Hello guys and girls, Gemma here for Turtle Beach at the Paris Games Week, one of the largest video games events in Europe after the Gamescom. This year, the southern outskirt of Paris, the Porte de Versailles, is about to have 300,000 visitors expected to descend upon it. I'm going to take you around, show you what you need to know if ever you fancy popping along next year. And before you ask, this is actually my scooter. The French just love video games, and the size and scale of the Paris Games Week is a testament to how much cultural value they put on an industry which is second only to that of books in France. Here, as you can see behind me, it's noisy. Over 60,000 meters squared of video gaming goodness awaits the public. The biggest constructors have their own zones, Nintendo, Microsoft and Sony, plus of course secondary publishers, including France's very own Ubisoft. And of course, any gaming event wouldn't be complete without the obligatory enormous burger on a lunchtime. And behind me, after all, we are in Paris, we are in France, is one of the better known food trucks of the city, Le Refectoire, where this year they're offering Final Fantasy themed burgers. I'm gonna probably have one. So this is Emmanuel Martin, who's the chief organizer of the Paris Games Week. Emmanuel, thank you for your time. Could you just situate it in regard to other big video games events like the Gamescom?
Yeah, well, Paris Games Week, it's a B2C event. It's for consumer. It's a consumer show. It's the 6th edition.
Yeah.
And we try to gather all the components of the video game culture. Publishers, manufacturers, but association, communities. We try to gather all the population of gamers and the games.
It's an event that's really complete. Can you tell me about the different zones that we have available?
Yes, of course, we have the main zone with all the publishers. We have a very strong esports zone. It's very important for us. It's part of the DNA of our show. We also have a zone for the families. It's important for us that families are very in comfort zone, a little less noisy. And of course, we have schools, video game schools. You know that France has very good schools for video game, and the French indies. It's important for us that all the components, all the people in France, the developing games, are present at Paris Games Week.
Fantastic. You guys, the CEL, as an organisation which stands for the Syndicate of Éditeurs Logiciels et Loisirs, if I'm not mistaken in French, so the syndicate responsible for video games, basically. You guys are the vanguard of statistics to do with French video game culture. Can you share a couple with us? How much do the French love video games?
Well, we know that 50% of the French population is gaming. Yeah, they are gamers. We are a very large population of gamers, and in this population, it's 50-50 women and men.
Right.
So it's very important for us. Also, the average age is 35 years old. It's not only kids.
Yep.
And so it's very games are a very increasing sector in France. We have very strong schools, very good studios, developers, and of course the best publisher, a great publisher, and a national champion, Ubisoft. So French people really like video games.
Okay, yeah. Super. Thank you, Emmanuel. Vive la France! The French are really into their esports, and one of the biggest attractions during the Paris Games Week is the ESWC, the Electronic Sports World Cup. As you can see behind me, thousands of people are coming along here every day in order to check out show matches, but also competitions on disciplines such as Trackmania, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, FIFA, or even my personal favorite, Just Dance. Hey guys and girls, and we finish our tour of the Paris Games Week right back here where we started, on the Turtle Beach booth. It's been awesome. We hope you've had fun following us, and we'll catch you next year. Bye.